I've moved back home, and I'm focusing on my new job. The settlement money gives me some breathing room, so I'm exploring getting additional certifications while working. Now that this draining marriage is over, I feel both mentally and physically healthier. Since we dated since college, there's a bit of emptiness. But for the first time in ages, I feel truly alive, and my heart feels light. To help forget the difficult times, I'm planning to create lots of happy memories going forward.
Hey, Ashley, don't worry about what Mom said this morning. It wasn't your fault at all.
You mean about the soup? I was just trying that new recipe.
Yeah, when she was criticizing your miso soup, she was being ridiculous. You've been making great progress with Japanese cooking.
That's kind of you to say, but my seasoning wasn't great. I'll be more careful next time. Maybe I should take some cooking classes?
No, it was delicious. Mom just likes everything super salty. It's just personal preference. There's nothing wrong with your cooking. Remember how much Dad loved your cooking last time he visited?
He was probably just being polite. Your family has such high standards for traditional cooking.
Stop that! Dad specifically asked for your curry recipe. He never does that. You're too hard on yourself.
You're so sweet to worry about me. Thanks for standing up for me. I know that it's not easy being caught between your mom and me.
My mom always has to make unnecessary comments. I worry she might hurt your feelings. If she gets too pushy, I'll talk to her about it. You know you can always tell me if something's bothering you.
I know. Sometimes I feel like I'm causing trouble between you two. She's your mother, after all.
You're my wife. Your feelings matter just as much. More, actually. I chose you.
I feel safe because you're always looking out for me. You've always been so kind, ever since high school.
It's not really me being kind, it's just what anyone would do.
No, most people wouldn't. Like in high school, when you helped me when I was being excluded from everything. Remember that group project in chemistry?
When no one would partner with you, those girls were so childish. I still get angry thinking about it.
You just came over and sat at my desk. You didn't even hesitate, even though you were risking your popularity.
Yeah, that did happen. I remember how surprised you looked, like a startled rabbit.
I was about to drop out back then. I probably wouldn't have graduated if it wasn't for you. The bullying was getting so bad.
I'm glad you didn't drop out, but you're stronger than you think. You would have found a way.
I don't know that. Everything changed after you helped me. People started including me in things.
I just couldn't stand how childish that bullying was. Plus, I already had my eye on you anyway. Had a crush on you since freshman year.
Wait, really? You did? For that long?
Yeah, you never noticed me staring in math class?
That's still so weird to me. You were so popular and could have dated anyone. Why me? I was practically invisible.
You weren't invisible. Not to me. You were always the first to help with things nobody else wanted to do. I admired how kind you were.
Well, partly because I just couldn't say no when people asked, even when they were using me.
That's true. I love how kind you are, but it also worries me. You tend to put up with things you shouldn't, like now with Mom.
Yeah, high school was tough with all the group dynamics. There was like this whole social hierarchy thing. Sometimes I feel like nothing's changed.
What do you mean? Is Mom making you feel like you're back in high school?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just being silly.
And now my mom suddenly wanting to move in probably threw you off. We thought we'd have our own newlywed life together. I'm sorry I didn't discuss it with you first.
I really don't mind. Your mom probably just feels insecure about her future. You're an only child, so living with parents is normal. It's traditional, right?
But this is Japan in 2024, not the Edo period. We don't have to follow every tradition, especially if it makes you uncomfortable.
Really, it's okay. I want to be a good daughter-in-law.
I appreciate you saying that, but living with a mother-in-law must be stressful. Like when she criticizes you, it must hurt. I see how you get quiet after she lectures you.
It's really fine. Your mom is usually very kind to me. There's nothing to worry about. She's just trying to help me improve.
Ashley, remember what we promised before getting married? No secrets between us.
I remember, but really, everything's okay. I'm probably just being too sensitive.
Like I said before, I worry because you put up with too much. If something's bothering you, don't keep it bottled up. Remember the panic attack you had in senior year?
That was different. I was just overwhelmed with exams and the bullying. This isn't like that.
Isn't it? You're having trouble sleeping again. I hear you getting up at night just like back then.
You noticed? I thought I was being quiet.
Of course I noticed. I notice everything about you, like how you've barely touched your breakfast lately, or how you flinch when Mom raises her voice.
I didn't realize you were watching so closely. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Don't apologize. Just talk to me. What's really going on with Mom?
She's just particular about things. About how the house should be run. About how a proper wife should act.
What does that mean, a proper wife?
Traditional things, like serving tea correctly, proper greetings, housekeeping standards.
You're not her apprentice geisha, you're my wife. This is our home too.
I know, but she has so much experience. Maybe she sees things I need to improve.
Ashley, you're doing that thing again where you blame yourself for everything.
Yeah, I guess I am. Old habits die hard.
Remember what Dr. Yamamoto said about setting boundaries?
That was years ago. But yeah, I remember.
The principles still apply, even with family, especially with family.
Maybe you're right. It's just hard sometimes. I don't want to cause any trouble.
You're not causing trouble. Standing up for yourself isn't causing trouble. I'm here for you, always.
Like you've always been, since that first day in chemistry class.
And I always will be, no matter what, even if Mom gets upset.
You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You know that?
Now you're making me blush, but you're the best thing that happened to me, too, which is why I hate seeing you stressed like this.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk more about the situation with your mom. Later tonight?
Definitely. After dinner, we can go for a walk like we used to in college.
I'd like that. It's always easier to talk while walking, away from the house.
It's settled then. And Ashley, I love you.
I love you too. Thank you for always understanding, even when I can't find the right words.
That's what husbands are for, to understand the words you can't say, and to make sure you know you're never alone.
Yeah, thanks. Where have you been? How long does it take to go shopping? Get back here and finish your chores. The house is a mess. I'm sorry, Barbara. The supermarket was really crowded today. You're just so incompetent. I told you to finish shopping and make lunch before noon. Do you know what time it is? It's already 12:30. I'm sorry. The checkout lines were really long and there was an issue with the register. Don't blame the lines. If you'd left earlier, this wouldn't be a problem. A proper wife knows how to manage her time. Didn't your mother teach you anything? Yes, ma'am. I'll try to do better next time. That's what you always say, but nothing ever improves. I saw how you folded the laundry yesterday. Completely unacceptable. I thought I followed your instructions. Should I refold everything? Now you're just making excuses. You're useless and making excuses. A useless daughter-in-law never learns. What will the neighbors think? You're right. I am useless. I'll refold everything when I get back. And the bathroom? I saw water spots on the mirror. Do you think that's acceptable? No, of course not. I'll clean it again. Everything needs to be spotless. This isn't some cheap apartment. This is a proper family home. Why don't you understand that? I understand. I'll be more thorough. Looks like you need some proper discipline. You clearly weren't raised properly. What kind of family did you come from? Please, I'll clean all over again. I can fix everything. No, I won't let this slide. You're still acting too cocky. Time for some proper discipline. That attitude of yours needs adjustment. I'm not being cocky. Really, I'm not. I'm trying my best. Yes, you are. Everyone fawning over you has gone to your head. They're only nice to you because you're young. Don't get the wrong idea. You're nothing special. I haven't gotten any wrong ideas. I know I'm not special. Oh, what a cute daughter-in-law. Give me a break. There are tons of girls like you out there. Everyone saying that just makes my stupid daughter-in-law too full of herself. Did you see how Mrs. Tanaka praised your cooking? She was just being polite. I never meant to come across that way. I'm sorry. Should I stop cooking when guests come? Don't be ridiculous. But you should know your place. Stop trying to show off. It's embarrassing. I wasn't trying to show off. I just wanted to help. Living here was definitely the right choice. It's a mother-in-law's job to discipline the wife. I'm being strict because it's for your and my son's own good. You understand that, right? Someone needs to teach you proper manners. Yes, I understand. Thank you for teaching me. My son deserves better than such an immature wife. You know that, right? The only reason you got to marry my son is because he's too nice. That's why I have to be the bad guy and set you straight. He's too soft on you. I'm grateful for your guidance. I know I don't deserve Mark. At least you understand that much. The reason I have to be so strict is because you're such a low-quality wife. It's all your fault. Everything is your fault. The house is never clean enough. The cooking is never right. You're always disappointing everyone. Yes, I'm sorry for causing trouble. I'll try harder. Trying isn't enough. You need to actually improve. Do you think I enjoy having to correct you all the time? No, of course not. You're very patient with me. Oh, I just remembered. When you get back, clean out the storage shed. Since you moved in, we've accumulated too much stuff. I want to declutter. All your things are making the house messy. Of course. I can start right away. Come to my room when you're ready. I'll show you how to clean it. And don't bring your phone. I don't want any distractions. Why not? What if Mark calls? Because you'll just slack off and play on your phone instead of cleaning. Leave it behind so you can focus on cleaning. If Mark calls, I'll tell him you're busy. You don't need to talk to him every minute of the day. But... are you arguing with me? After everything I've done for you? This is exactly what I mean about your attitude. Understood. I'll leave my phone. And wear old clothes. It's dusty in there. Though with your fashion sense, all your clothes look like cleaning rags. Yes, I'll change first. Should I bring cleaning supplies? I'll tell you what you need. Don't try to think for yourself. That's what got us into this mess. Just do exactly as I say. Of course. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Make it 2. And don't dawdle. You've wasted enough time today. One more thing. Don't tell Mark about this. He doesn't need to worry about your training. This is between us women. Yes, Barbara. I understand. Mark, that girl is just no good. I've tried my best with her, but...
What girl? What are you talking about?
Your wife just said she's going back to her parents' house. I guess she got tired of being married. Can't help it if she's unhappy. Should we go out for dinner? Just family? Like old times?
What? My wife is right here with me. What are you talking about?
Together? What do you mean? Your wife went home. Aren't you at work anyway? Why would she be with you?
I'm at Uncle Jim's house. Why did work call me? They said Ashley came to Uncle Jim's asking for help? Mom, you locked Ashley in the storage shed, didn't you? Answer me!
What are you talking about? Why would I do something like that? She probably just went for a walk.
Don't play dumb. You pushed her into the shed and locked her in. Ashley couldn't even call for help because you made her leave her phone. She was trapped in that freezing shed for almost 4 hours. What the hell were you thinking?
How did she get out? I definitely locked it. She shouldn't have been able to.
Are you serious right now? You're worried about how she escaped? She moved the floorboards and crawled through the crawl space. She had no phone or wallet, but she couldn't go back because who knows what you'd do? So she ran to Uncle Jim's barefoot. Uncle Jim was shocked when she showed up like that. She was shaking from the cold.
How embarrassing, showing up at a relative's barefoot. What will the neighbors think? She's always causing scenes.
Are you serious? You're the embarrassing one here? What did you do to Ashley? She's all bruised up and hurt. How long have you been doing this to her?
Your wife was being defiant, so I had to discipline her. It's a mother-in-law's duty. You wouldn't understand.
Defiant? Ashley is so passive, she lets people walk all over her. She would never be defiant. She practically worships the ground you walk on.
She just acts sweet around you. You don't see how she really is. The attitude she gives me. The way she undermines me.
What are you talking about? You took advantage of how quiet she is to do whatever you wanted. Ashley told me everything you've been doing to her. The constant criticism, the humiliation. When did you become like this?
That was all part of teaching her. Every daughter-in-law needs proper training. My mother-in-law did the same for me.
Teaching what? What right do you have to do any of that? This isn't the Meiji era. Ashley is my wife, not your servant.
I did it for your sake. You're too blind to see her faults. Someone had to correct her.
For my sake, I was torturing my precious wife supposed to help me. Is this why you wanted to live with us? Did you plan this from the start?
Shut up! You don't understand anything. I'm your mother.
Then why were you so obsessed with harassing Ashley? You were just jealous of having a young, pretty daughter-in-law, weren't you? How pathetic. Your own son's happiness means nothing to you?
I was not! Don't you dare accuse me of jealousy. Everything I did was for this family.
You were always telling her not to get cocky just because family and relatives were nice to her. That's obviously jealousy. It's disgusting. What kind of mother does this?
A girl with nothing going for her but her youth shouldn't get too full of herself. It's not right that everyone fawns over someone like her. She's not even from a good family. She's nothing special.
See? There it is, pure jealousy. Want to know why everyone treats Ashley better than you? Because she's kind and modest, unlike you. She never puts others down to feel better about herself.
How dare you talk to your mother like that? After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me?
I was worried about Ashley because she always suffers in silence, but I never imagined she was going through this. And by my own mother, I feel terrible. I should have seen the signs.
There are some misunderstandings. Come home and let me explain everything. We can talk about this like a family. Don't let her turn you against me.
Oh, I'm coming home all right, but I'm leaving Ashley here where she's safe, and Uncle Jim is coming with me.
Why is he coming? This is a family matter. We don't need outsiders.
After seeing what you did to Ashley, he's got a few things to say to you. Plus, I might lose it if I'm alone with you. He's keeping me calm right now.
What's wrong, Mark? Why are you being like this? Everything I did was for you.
You're asking what's wrong? Obviously, I'm furious. Just so you know, Ashley and I are moving out. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. We're done.
What do you mean? Where would you go? This is your home.
It means I don't consider you my mother anymore. From now on, you're a stranger to me. A stranger who hurt my wife.
But you're all I have. You can't leave me.
That's what I'm saying. You did this to yourself. Actions have consequences.
Barbara, this is Ashley. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I never wanted it to come to this. Where have you been? Get back in the storage shed right now. How dare you tell Mark these lies? I'm sorry. It was so cold, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out before I couldn't even move. Barbara, thank you for everything until now, but I can't do this anymore. Why does everyone treat you so nicely? Someone like you. You've turned everyone against me. Everyone is so kind. I feel bad. Your relatives treated my wounds and even cried for me. I realize now I shouldn't have put up with so much. So this is goodbye. Barbara, I hope you find peace. You can go wherever you want, but don't take my son. Please. He's all I have. That's not up to me. That's your son's choice. You did this, not me.
We just finished talking. Uncle Jim went home first. He couldn't even look at Mom anymore. I'll pack some essentials and be back later. You can go to sleep first. They got the bed ready for you, right? Are you comfortable?
Yes, everyone is so kind. They took such good care of my injuries. The bruises are starting to fade.
We'll be living in a hotel for a while. Uncle Jim offered to let us stay with them, but I'm worried. It's too close to Mom's house. I want you to feel safe.
I'm sorry for causing trouble, for making you choose between us.
Don't apologize. We're the ones who should be sorry. I'm so sorry about my mom, but it's all taken care of now. She won't hurt you again.
Oh? What was decided? You're not going to completely cut her off, are you?
It's settled that we're moving out and Mom has no say in it. Made her promise to never contact you again. In exchange, I won't completely cut ties with her, but things will never be the same.
I see. Complete estrangement would be hard. She's still your mother.
But keeping minimal contact isn't for her sake. I just don't want relatives to deal with her if something happens. Uncle Jim lives pretty close by. He'll keep an eye on her.
So you'll help with her care if needed? If she gets sick or something?
No, we'll get social services or a facility. I'll handle the paperwork, but that's it. I have no intention of keeping in regular contact. She lost that privilege.
That's practically cutting ties, though, isn't it? Are you sure?
Pretty much. If anything happens, she goes to a facility, and that's that. Mom's not truly sorry anyway. That's just how she is. So this is for the best. We need distance.
I understand.
I get it. More importantly, we need to find a new place. Where would you like to move? Somewhere far from here.
Anywhere with you is fine, but somewhere quiet and peaceful would be nice. Maybe near the ocean?
Thanks to Mom, home wasn't a safe place for you. This time I'll make sure our home is safe and comfortable. We can start fresh.
Thank you. But the safest place for me is wherever you are. I should have told you about your mom sooner. I was so afraid.
You didn't want to worry me, that's just how you are. But no more secrets, okay?
That's part of it. But I was also afraid of seeming pathetic. Like maybe I was the problem since I couldn't get along with your mom. I started believing the things she said.
I would never think that. You're the strongest person I know. You survived all this without breaking.
Yeah, you're right. It's partly my fault for not trusting you enough to tell you, even though you've helped me before. From now on, I'll definitely talk to you if anything's wrong. No more suffering in silence.
You better. We're in this together. Always.
Yes. Promise you'll always stay with me. I couldn't bear losing you.
Never. You're stuck with me forever.
Forever sounds nice. Hard to believe we're really free now.
Yeah, no more walking on eggshells. No more you having to hide in our room. We can just be us.
I forgot what that felt like. Being able to breathe freely. Do you think we could look at apartments by the beach?
Already started looking. Found a few good ones. Want to go see them tomorrow?
Really? That would be wonderful. But what about work?
I called in, taking the rest of the week off. You're more important than work right now.
Your boss was okay with that?
More than okay. He said to take as much time as we need. Apparently his wife had a similar situation with her mother-in-law.
Oh, I guess it's more common than I thought. Still feels surreal.
How are you feeling? Really feeling? You can be honest now.
Scared, relieved, guilty, all mixed together.
Guilty? Why?
For breaking up your family, for not being strong enough, for running away.
You didn't break anything. Mom did that herself, and you're incredibly strong. You survived months of abuse. That's not weakness.
When you put it that way, I just wish things could have been different, that she could have accepted me.
That wasn't your fault. Nothing you did could have changed this. Some people just can't stand seeing others happy.
Maybe you're right. Can we really start over? Just us?
More than start over. We can build something better. No more compromises. No more putting everyone else first.
I'd like that. Oh, the doctor wanted me to text when the next dizziness passes.
Is it better now? Should we go back to the hospital?
No, I'm okay. Just tired. Uncle Jim's wife made me some tea. It helped.
Get some rest then. I'll be back in an hour. I just need to grab our important documents and some clothes.
Be careful. Don't let her provoke you.
I won't. Uncle Jim's son is coming with me. We'll be quick.
Mark, thank you for everything, for believing me, for saving me again.
You don't need to thank me, but you're welcome. Try to get some sleep. Tomorrow, we start our new life.
Our new life. I like the sound of that. By the ocean, just us.
Just us. And maybe, once we're settled, we could try for that family we talked about?
Really? You still want to?
More than ever. I want to give our kids everything we didn't have. A loving home, no fear, no walking on eggshells, just love and acceptance.
You're making me cry. Happy tears this time. Yes, let's build that loving home. Together. Barbara became known as the crazy old lady and ended up completely isolated. Relatives occasionally spot her looking disheveled with messy hair and a mean glare, muttering to herself. Her suspicious behavior has led local kids to call her the creepy lady and tease her. Meanwhile, I'm living happily with Mark. Our new home is near the ocean, and we often enjoy beach dates together. A few months after moving out, we were blessed with our first child. We couldn't conceive while living with Barbara, probably due to the stress. Regardless, we're overjoyed. Just as Mark protected me, I want to protect our child and become a stronger person.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Catches. I had to buy a second freezer just for your fish.
You used to love my grilled mackerel.
I still do, but we don't need enough fish to feed the entire neighborhood. Honestly, I was thinking you could take a break from fishing for a while.
You don't understand. Fishing is like my only reason for living. Can't you be a little more understanding?
Only reason for living? What about your wife and daughter? Do we mean nothing to you?
That's not what I meant. You know I love you both.
Then show it. Actions speak louder than words.
I show it by providing, by working hard.
I'm not saying you can't have hobbies. Everyone needs something for themselves. Just don't forget about your family. Hannah and I always go out by ourselves. She's already in 5th grade. These years won't come back, Kurt.
I get it. I've tried taking her fishing, but she says she doesn't want to touch the fish.
Did you ever ask her what she wants to do? Not everyone loves fishing like you do.
What else am I supposed to do with her? I don't know anything about kids stuff.
Do what she wants to do, not what you want to do. She's been talking about that new outlet mall, the one opening next month in the next town over.
Shopping? Ugh, shopping is like the most boring thing ever.
More boring than sitting in a boat all day? At least you'd be moving around the mall.
It's not just sitting. There's technique involved, strategy.
And shopping doesn't have a strategy? Finding good deals, coordinating outfits? Hannah would love to learn that from you.
From me? What do I know about fashion?
You never do anything with her. So the least you can do is this. Plus, ever since he got into fishing, we were always second priority. But since then, he's changed, taking Hannah out on weekends, helping with housework, and becoming what I'd call a good father. We had worried he might not quit even with a divorce, but Hannah's words proved powerful. That said, neither Hannah nor I have completely forgiven him yet. We've agreed that if he ever puts his family second again, we'll divorce. Rebuilding lost trust is difficult. I hope he doesn't waste the mercy Hannah has shown him and continues to treasure his family. And while we never intended to completely take away his hobby, Hannah and I have discussed maybe allowing him to fish in moderation someday. But that's still far in the future. Until then, we want him to focus on his family and make up for lost time.